Hi everyone and welcome to Fit with Coach Kat. Today is a beginner bodyweight workout. You don't need any equipment. So let's begin. I have decided to call this series Hi Granddad because I am making these videos for the granddads in my life. However, if you are not a granddad, please do not get offended. That is just what I am calling it. So let's begin by marching on the spot. We are simply moving our body and getting as many steps in as we can. Make sure you're moving your arms in time with your step in. See you later, Hank. Thanks for joining us. This workout is a great way to make sure you're getting your steps in every day. If you are not out and about as much as you should be, this will help get your body moving. Make sure your arms are swinging in time with your legs. A few more steps, we're going to switch it up and step our right leg forward, left leg forward. So instead of walking on the spot, we are tapping our toes in front of us. Make sure you're still moving those arms in time with your body. In a few more steps, we're going to change it to side steps. So left leg out to the side, right leg out to the side. Make sure you're taking as big as steps as you can out to the side. It's not just a little shuffle. I want a big step. In a few more reps, we're going to switch it up and do marching on the spot, and we're going to get our arms involved. So let's get back to our marching. This time we're going to move our hands up and down. Please make sure your thumbs come back to your shoulders and then your arms go directly above your head. If you don't do an overhead movement like this often, you will probably find that your arms aren't actually going directly over your head and they're not straight either. So try your hardest to stretch your arms out, get your biceps to your ears whilst you're marching on the spot. There's two things happening here we really need to start concentrating. Arms go straight up and down. Now we're going to go back to that step in front of our body, and this time our arms are moving with us as well. Thumbs back to shoulders and then arms directly over our body. A nice straight line from our fingers to our wrists to our elbows to our shoulders to our hips to our feet. One straight line. Now we're doing side steps, but this time we're shifting our weight onto the leg that we're stepping on. So see how I'm shifting my weight onto my right leg, then shifting it onto my left leg. I'm not just stepping my leg out, which is what I was doing before. This time we're moving our body weight onto the leg, which is stepping out. Don't worry if you can't go in time with me, but just try and go as fast as you can. There's a slight bend in your knee when you come out over your outside leg. Now we're going to start to use our hands. So as we step to the right, our left arm comes all the way over. As we step to the left, our right arm comes all the way over. Try and get your bicep to your ear and a big stretch. Enjoy the stretch along the side of your torso as you're reaching out and over. Step to the right, big stretch of your left arm, step to the left, big stretch of your right arm, and make sure your hands are coming back to your shoulders. 2 more, then we're going to go back to our marching, and this time we're really going to focus on the height of our knees. So see how I've changed the pace of my marching, but more importantly, the height of how high my knee's coming up. I want your knee to come up and tap your hand that you're holding in front of your torso. Bring your knee all the way up as high as you can get to your hip height. Doesn't matter how fast or slow you're going, it's the distance that your leg is moving that I'm focusing on right now. In a minute, we're going to start to join our hands in. So we're going to keep our big marching steps and bring in the arms. Bring your thumbs to your shoulders and then directly over your head. Nice straight line. You want your arms to go as straight as you can whilst you're doing this big marching movement. Slow it right down if you need to. We've got 2 more reps and then we're going to move into a different exercise. So put your feet hip distance apart. We're going to do a tiny little squat and then a reach over to each side. So squat down, reach to your left, squat down, reach to your right. This is all about creating as much space as we can in your torso, down by your ribs. So really try and stretch out, straighten that top arm, get your bicep to your ear and really reach over. We've got a few more here and then we're going to practice walking, doing some really big steps. This is all about having slow and controlled balance and improving your gait, which is your walking. We're just over exaggerating the most simple movements to get movement into limbs which probably aren't moving as exaggerated in normal everyday life. So we're just doing a few steps. You can walk up and down your lounge room or wherever you are and really bring that knee up and around and down as if you're stepping over a miniature fence. Well done, and from there we are going to get back into our marching. Pretty soon we're going to introduce our arms. So arms right out to the side, straight arms up, straight arms down, straight arms up, straight arms down. So you're an I and you're a T. You're an I and you're a T. Make sure your arms are as straight as you can make them and that they meet up over your head. And now we're going to do a hip hinge and do some squats. So feet hip distance apart. You're going to send your bum back and then stand back up again. Hips go back, stand back up. Just like you're about to sit on a chair. Then we're going to stand straight back up again. One more and then we're going to introduce our arms, surprisingly. So what we're going to do is put our hands up on our shoulders, do the same movement, squat, and then press those arms up overhead. Nice straight line. So look at me from the top to the bottom. My hands are in line with my shoulders, in line with my hips, in line with my feet. One straight line. We've got 2 more reps, and then we're going to go into our squat and reaches again. So squat down and reach over to the side. Squat and reach to the right, squat and reach to the left. Try and make as much space as you can in your torso. 2 more, and then we're back to our marching. And as usual, we are going to include our arms, starting with our left arm to full circle, right arm all the way round. Keep your arm as straight as you can. Make sure you're alternating arms, full circle, all the way round. Keep those legs moving at the same time. Now we're going to go forward. Straight arm, start to the back, come to the front, big circles. A few more reps and we're going to do both arms at the same time. So both arms back, just like you're doing butterfly, and forward. Back and forward, big circles whilst marching. Get those shoulders moving. Keep those arms nice and straight. 2 more reps. We're going to stop this movement and we're going to go into some twists. So stand with both feet hip distance apart. Twist over to the left, back to center, over to the right. Do a little dip in the middle. Bend those knees. Big twist through that torso. You want your chest and your tummy to face each direction, and your arms to be in front of your body. And now we're going to start opening up our arms when we rotate. So rotate to the side and open your arms out into a straight line. Feel free to over exaggerate this movement so you're really opening up through your chest and getting a good stretch across the front of your torso. Don't forget the rotation. We're not doing the squat anymore, we are just rotating and opening up our chest. Now let's head back to our marching. We're going to go to the side, so we're going to take a few steps to the left, big steps, and then a few steps to the right. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Start to move your hands in time with your stepping. In a couple of reps, we're going to include our arms. So put your arms out by your side and we're going to move them in and out with our steps. So get your elbows in line with your shoulders and move them in and out in time with your steps. We've got a couple more reps and then we're going to move the direction of our arms to up and down. So arms go straight above our head, just like we've been doing before. Bring your thumbs to your shoulders and then shoot them up overhead. Move in time with your legs. 2 steps to one side, 2 steps to the other side. Your arms move up and down with every step. And we're nearly done, gang. Thank you so much for joining me for this workout. Apologies, it has been cut short by my 3-year-old losing it. So I hope to see you here again next time.